All right, we just hit upper body. It's been a different kind of week for sure. I'm on the roof at Cheese Pit right now, but I'm just sitting down because I just like the format of these videos more and just a higher quality, better mic quality, all that. But today I'm gonna just talk to you guys about the importance of keeping a positive state of mind and how if you don't, it could actually just completely ruin you altogether. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because, like I said in my past videos, I'm going to be talking to you guys about stuff that I'm going through currently, things that I'm dealing with currently, and kind of just document the journey on the way up, And being completely honest, bro, like my mindset recently has been lacking a ton. I've been a lot more negative. I've been a lot more upset, or been getting upset a lot easier. And that's because I'm allowing myself to, and I'm aware of that. And that's why I'm telling you guys this, because I don't want you guys to make the mistakes that I have made in the past, and I definitely don't want you guys to make the mistakes that I'm currently making. So the reason why I am talking to you guys about this today is because, like I said, I've been so negative recently. And it's literally just because of, the business problems and, the stuff's going wrong, stress is stacking up outside of the gym, outside of business. But, I'm not going to sit here and just sulk in my negativity. I'm going to make something out of it. And that's what this video is going to be. So I know I'm just rambling, but the reason why it's so important for you to keep a positive state of mind is because if you keep a negative state of mind, or if you stay in this kind of mental area of just negativity, then that's going to cause your inputs to start lacking. It's going to cause you to make, decisions that you shouldn't be making, right? Or it's going to cause you to input in a way that's not the best for you, because you can go to the gym, right? I'm always going to use the gym as an example. You can go to the gym, man, and have to hit chest, have to hit legs, whatever it is. Let's say hit legs, right? If you're going into the gym with the mindset of, oh, I have to hit legs, this is terrible, this sucks, I hate this, and just being as negative as you can, then of course it's going to make the lift terrible. Of course you're going to hate every single part of it. Of course you're going to be, miserable through the whole thing because you kind of pre-framed it to be that way. And it's the exact same thing with your mindset when it comes to everything. When it comes to, the gym, your personal development, the relationships around you, it's all going to be dictated by what's going on in your mind. And if you allow this to kind of linger and persist on and on and on, eventually you're going to build the habit of being in a negative mindset. You're going to make negativity your new norm, your new standard in your head, right? And with this example that I just used, whether you're being negative or if you're being the most positive that you possibly can, you're still going to have to do the exact same thing, right? If you have to hit legs, you're going to have to hit legs regardless. But if you tell yourself either this is terrible or this is something that's building me, whatever it is, like if you are in a negative state of mind or if you're in a positive state of mind, either way you have to do the exact same thing, right? Either way it's going to be tough. Either way you're going to have to, deal with the hardships of working out, hitting legs, whatever it is that you're doing. But the reason why it's so vital for you guys to kind of keep this in mind is because, like I said, if you build the habit of being negative, if you build the habit of putting yourself down and just looking at everything in a negative lens, man, this is going to tear you down to the point to where, you're not going to be able to develop yourself in a way that you need to, because you're going to look at every single step it takes to become that better version of you, every single step it takes to, make progress on this journey. You're going to look at that as something, as like a chore, as something that's, obviously negative. And it's one of the worst things that you can do, because eventually there's only so much negativity that you're going to be able to take when it comes to this journey, right? Because it's already hard as is. It's already hard to, you know, become the man that you want to be. It's already hard to input in the way that you need to. But if you add that negative mindset on top of that, you're just making it more miserable for no reason. And if you hate every single part of the process, if you hate every single thing that you have to do along this journey, and your inputs start lacking, and then you start seeing less results, and then you start being more negative, you can see how this is going to like compound and just put you down a spiral of, you know, a depression, one, but also set you up to be in a spot of not doing the things that you need to do, or just completely setting yourself up for failure. And like I said in the beginning of this video, man, I've been feeling really negative recently, and this is a different kind of video. You know, usually I'm on here talking to you guys like, yo, you need to do this, you need to do that. But right now, this is me just being completely real with you guys, you know. And I just want you guys to understand the biggest thing that I want you guys to take away from this video. I'm not too sure how many people are going to see this, but even if it's one person watching this right now, the biggest thing that I want you to take away from this, man, is that you're going to have to do the same things regardless, right? Now, depending on how you want to look at it is going to dictate pretty much everything. Because if you look at something as a good thing, you try to see the good in it, and you input, then you're going to have a much better experience. You're going to enjoy the process more. So you're going to make more progress, and then you making more progress is going to compound into your mindset, or is going to allow this positive mindset to increase. And it's going to yield you more results down the line, because you're going to fall in love with the process, fall in love with the journey, and then the progress is just going to have that, you know, delayed gratification effect on you, and then you're just going to do more and more. But regardless, man, you're going to have to do the same thing, right? Whether you're being negative or positive, you're going to have to still go lift 4 or 5 times out of the week. You're still going to have to eat this much food. You're still going to have to practice these habits, practice those habits, right? But, you know, you can make yourself miserable with just the way that you're thinking and just the way that you're viewing things. And I don't want you guys to do that, you know, and I've been kind of doing this in a way in my life, man. When it comes to business, I've been so negative, and I can see how it's impacting me, and I can see how it's, you know, making my relationship with work, making my relationship with the inputs that I need to do worse. And then I know if I allow this to go on, and eventually I'm just gonna lose progress. Eventually, you know, my mindset is gonna be so bad that I'm not going to be able to dial in with the things that I need to, and then I'm gonna put things off, and then I'm gonna lose progress, and then, you know, it's just gonna be a downward spiral, and I'm stopping it where it's at now. That's why I'm making this video, because I want you guys to know I'm not perfect, you know. I'm not, you know, just some person on your screen that doesn't ever make any mistakes, doesn't ever do wrong. Man, I go wrong all the time. I fall short all the time. You know, my mindset lacks, I wouldn't say all the time, but my mindset lacks at times, you know, like I'm not like a robot. But you have to understand just how important it is to find the good in the bad, or just how important it is to just look at a situation for the good, or through the lens of something that is going to make it positive. Because regardless, it just is what it is, you know. And if you allow that negative mindset to dwell, if you allow that negative mindset to develop, then you're setting yourself up for failure. But it's a different kind of video today. I don't want to drag it out too long, but love you guys, man. And you need to try your best to find the positive in whatever it is that you're doing. But love you guys. Jesus loves you too. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Hopefully you were able to benefit from some way, shape, or form in this. I know it was a different kind of video, but yeah.